Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video here for Oshi called Season 3, Episode 4. This season has been nothing but non-stop banger peak episode after peak episode. Last episode was absolutely incredible with the revelation that Ruby had her hands plausibly dipped in absolutely every aspect of what went on there. She just so happened to call her cosplay friend to come on this TV show that she knows has a very, very scummy and shitty director, which ups the chances of some drama occurring between them, for Ruby to slide right in there to come with a solution, a proposition to fix things for the show and gain it popularity at the same time. We don't really know how deep her influence truly went, but it really feels like she had fingers dipped in literally every single aspect of what went on last episode. Crazy episode. Aqua is beginning to get more and more suspicious of her. At the end of the episode, he literally clued into the fact, he's like, how much of this did you set up? At first he was just gonna say, how much of this were you involved in? But then he goes, no, how much of this did you set up? So Ruby's terrifying, crazy shit going on. I'm ready to hop into this episode to see where things continue to develop. It can't be that long before Aqua has to question her, because he's just getting more and more suspect of what she's doing, why she's doing this, why she's setting up situations, why she's using people, all of the above. I don't think it's going to be that long before we get an intervention from him, possibly. But we will see where that all leads us here in this episode. The season's been so fucking good, man. So good. Anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Just a little self-promo here for the Discord. If you want to join and talk endlessly about this show, I would say this show and Fire Force are the two shows that get, well, this show, Fire Force, and Free Run. It's definitely this show and Fire Force, and then I'd say right under those is Free Run and JJK, but this show gets an insane amount of discussion. Mostly if you just want to be entertained, come join, because the waifu wars in there is a different experience. Anyway, if you want to come and join and just to watch the spectacle or to engage in, we have a lot of good conversations in there about this show and things like that, feel free to join. Anyway, now let's hop right into Oshi no Ko Season 2 Episode 4. I love this opening so goddamn much, man. Oh my god. A little star there to start the episode. Oh my god, we're starting right from the beginning. Holy fuck. I mean the beginning? I meant we're starting this episode picking up exactly where last episode left off. Holy shit. I'm not a god. I got the idea from you. Oh my god! Whoa! Audience and then some. Oh my god, this girl is fucking terrifying. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this girl is terrifying. Oh my god. But the thing is, Ruby, the difference here. Aqua did not engineer a situation for something to go wrong with Akane. Aqua did not do that. He just helped her and used that to his own advantage as well, while helping her up as well. He did a good thing while also using her at the same time, so it's a iffy situation. You, on the other hand, Ruby, it seems pretty strongly implied that you engineered everything, even the bad parts. There's a difference there from what you did compared to what Aqua did, but the fact that she never commented on that before about how he used that situation to his advantage, and maybe she never even saw it that way at first. It's very possible she just saw it as, you know, like, just acting for the TV and everything like that and trying to make a good show or some shit like that. But now that she's on her revenge path and knows that Aqua originally was as well, she doesn't know that he's, or she could get the idea he's since abandoned that because he hasn't done anything in however long it's been now, 6+ months. And that's the reason she's gone on the offensive in the first place. She could assume that he's done with his revenge now, but she knew he was on it at that point, and so she's come to the conclusion that's why he was doing it. That's partially why he was doing it. But why? Oh my god. He pitched this episode. Okay. It appears to sound like he did make his own costume, and like, you know, the band-aids and shit are real. That was one thing I was unsure of, you know, like to what degree was she involved, but she is the one who set the whole situation up still. Oh, and so she's completely dipped from Yoshimitsu. I think that was his name. Yoshizumi, actually. And she's now just... Oh my god, this girl, dude. Holy shit. Dig deep, chase the impossible. I found out that there were issues with the show's production methods. Bro, that face there on Ruby, oh my god, dude. You just see the deadpan look in her face. I agreed to appear on this show called Dig Deep, but that was a huge mistake. It was nothing like the original pitch. Dig Deep or whatever just doesn't take no for an answer. How desperate can you be? One of the guys on Dig Deep's production crew was a total asshole. He kept yelling at a younger staff member and AD, and I felt so sorry for him. Probably Urashibara yelling at Yoshizumi. I knew a magnet for controversy, so I decided... Oh, so I said, holy shit. Could have think a few times before. Oh, social and six are fade. Jesus Christ. That was the tweet, obviously, we saw at this last episode. Yeah, and you set her up like that. Damn! I mean, that is more in line with Ruby's actual character, yeah. Gonna make the world a better place. And we will just use them to call out individuals they have a grudge against. I mean, this is very true. Both sides are messed up. Yeah, the ones who are fucking it up in the first place, who have bad production and all the above, they're already an issue. And then she doesn't like people who dogpile and just send their fans after them. Not necessarily against people who do the bad things, like the production crew, how they were handling things badly and stuff like that. They send them after people they just might have a grudge against or something like that as well. Not even necessarily people who have wronged them particularly so. She says she hates both sides of that. And it seems like from what she says, Maya was wronged this time, but maybe in the past something happened that she just didn't like, and so she sicked her fan base on somebody. Someone uploaded a pic of her with an old classmate. Oh, damn. Rising idol group B Komachi's eye on secret date with a college-aged guy. If he's a classmate, he's not college-aged. They're just assuming. College-aged hot guy, it says specifically. A photographer with the weekly Rito snaps some shots of them boldly meeting up in the middle of a commercial district. One of the hottest idols around, was with a man not in showbiz. They happily chatted away with smiles on their faces before disappearing into the night crowd. Photos, and hot guy getting up close and personal. It's just them sitting there talking. That's god damn, it's so real. That's why I hate it so much. Rumors of Tokyo Dome concert. B Komachi, the idol group I is a part of, is in the public eye thanks to her incredible popularity. One industry insider hinted that a Tokyo Dome concert might be in the works. A scandal at such a crucial time. Yeah, a scandal, bro. That's so crazy that you just can't even go out with friends at all because it gets turned that. Oh my god. Sorry, I can't stand her anymore. Are you kidding me? This sucks. So for real, so the money we spent on her is just going to some random guy. Peace. Invented messed up stories in their heads. I can't process this. My tummy hurt. No way. GDI management. My tummy hurt is crazy. Blocked. None of you are free from sin. Who's this fugly? Oh my dick, good lord. What a traitor, no more concerts for me, sigh, another betrayal. I'm burning all my merch. She's like all the other, I'm assuming, idols or something. It's all over. It's over. It's all over. Screw this. So, talk about bad timing. If this is true, she's done. Dating scandals. Screw this shit. At least don't be stupid about it. She's getting it on like everyone else. Bet she's jumping from one dick to another. Fuck, oh my god! I can't accept this. That's the craziest comment on here so far. Good lord. Apologize to the other members. My fave has a boyfriend. I always loved her. It's nasty as fuck. Can't believe anything about her anymore. How trashy. They're calling her a slut. Yeah, clearly. Good lord. I mean, they're not wrong that I did date in secret. She got pregnant and had kids, but that's none of their fucking business. That's the issue. Who fucking cares? Like, that's none of their business. Gross, don't want to be your fan anymore. No more concerts for me, goodbye. Can't believe our money's going to this guy. They're probably laughing at us. Can't believe anything about her anymore. Oh my god, dude. The guy's at fault too. Not that I care. It should have been me, not him. Why meet up in the middle of town? Cause it's just a friend! I loved her, but I'm done. If the group suffers because of her, I'll hate her forever. I like her singing and dancing, which makes this even worse. Aqua, you have to be like, what the fuck is this sudden turn in your personality? Because Ruby was all about everything has to be genuine, no lies, no manufactured scenarios. That was her biggest thing when she started on Bikomochi. She wanted it all to be real, and that is just poof, gone entirely. She was totally in the right. She helped improve the industry. Yeah, she was in the right about a situation that you manifested. Because it goes against everything he's thought about you up until this point. Every way he's thought about the way that how you approached the idol industry and things like that. It goes against everything he's thought about you up until this point. He thought you of all people wouldn't get swooped up in this culture and things like that and start manipulating things for you to get to the top in these rather malicious ways, because even if there was a good outcome, you made the bad situation in the first place. You brought together someone who is known for talking online about issues they have and sicking fans and all the above, and you took a bad management system and you purposefully put them together. You put your friend, although Ruby outwardly said she doesn't like her, in a bad situation where she got literally you could put it close to being sexually harassed. There was no touching, but the questions they were asking were vulgar and out of pocket. And you put her in that situation for her to be uncomfortable, and then you just took advantage of all the chips you'd given yourself and played them all perfectly for a very amicable, happy outcome. And that benefited you the most at the end of the day. This was always gonna happen. Oh my god. Are you happy? Are you really okay with this? Yep, exactly. Because this goes against everything Ruby has stood for up until this point in the series. Also, I just realized for whatever reason the logo's gone. Everything up until this point in the series, it goes against what she's stood for most of all. It's all goes like, are you really okay with this? Then again, it's not like it's his place to critique her because he's done the same shit. He has no right to sit here and lecture her about how she's going about things and shit like that because he's done the same shit. Maybe not to the fullest extent that she has, but Aqua has absolutely used people and used situations for his benefit. The only difference being he didn't manufacture those negative situations. He just helped get to a better outcome, whether for everybody, whether it be using people or whatever it may be. So in reality, he really has no right to lecture her. No matter who's doing what worse, they're both using people for their gain. Mm-hmm. my god. Holy fuck. Aqua was about to say, you said you copied me, and he was about to say my methods will only bring you, like, sadness, pain. It could be really any of those options there, because so far his, like, honestly, Aqua, you should take your own advice and stay off that path. It's not gonna happen. I know sometime this season he's gonna go back down that revenge path. You should take your own advice there, Aqua, and realize that going for your revenge and everything you were doing will only bring you pain. So let's stay away from it. It's not gonna happen. But I know you can pretty strongly infer what he was about to tell her there. But oh my god. Dude, this season is so dark. Holy fuck. This season is by far the darkest season of Oshi no Ko. It's crazy. The atmosphere, the opening, just everything is so dark and grimy and edgy. It's awesome. Oh my god. Love and passion aren't enough to make it in this business, but before, Ruby wouldn't have cared about that. Even if it's not necessarily enough, she would have kept trying anyway, because she hated lies more than anything. But she's got one thing on her mind now, and it's revenge. And love and passion aren't going to be enough. It's not necessarily aren't enough to make it in this business. She's missing a little bit of context there. It's love and passion aren't enough to get the revenge I want to get. That love and passion won't get me to finding our father to kill him. That's not going to get her there. Love and passion can make you famous. It very much can. It would be a much more, infinitely more difficult route to do so, but it's possible, and the old Ruby would have wanted to stick by it. But something has obviously snapped, and that part of her is dormant, gone for now. I don't think it's I'd say dormant and gone for now, because I think it's a core part of her. It's just being pushed to the wayside as she's fully on this war path of revenge. I feel like I had more to say, but I blanked. Whatever. This is I'll take the spotlight in no time. Holy shit. Ooh, I fucking love this visualization. The light is pointing over in this direction, and she's taking this really dark path in which the light is not pointing that way. But there is like a stardom light at the end of this path. It's just not a good one to get there. Oh my god. It pains me that Aqua is not trying to figure out why she's doing this. Where the change of heart came from. Is that Saito? Yep, because Ruby's getting more and more famous. Saito agreed that when that happened, he would talk to all of his connections and start getting her name out there. Holy fuck, Ruby's blowing up in popularity. Dude, the absolutely eerie music that is playing during this scene. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Who is Ruby Hoshino? This year's hottest ticket. Bikomochi stocks rising. After school monster movies release day event announces that Akane right there, I think. Knew it. Fucking knew it. Knew it. Let me get one more line. Let's go back. Alright, good to know this is Papa Hoshino here speaking. Oh boy. I wish they translated all this so I could read it. But Ruby is clearly blown up. The Newcomer of the Year award went to Ruby Hoshino of Bikomachi. Oh my god! The drawing quality of this show is truly nothing short of exceptional. Every episode, man. The fact that we're getting this detailed by their father is crazy. A bit of I who lost her life to a deranged fan at her peak. Yeah, a deranged fan that you basically coerced into killing her. You were feeding him information, as far as we understand. And of course they see I and Ruby. She's her daughter. 6 months ago? We said another 6-month time skip! It has been a year since the events of the end of season 2. Holy shit! Ooh, yep, so they're getting noticed more and more together now, which is exactly what Ruby wanted. Holy fuck! Komachi's almost at 1 million subs now. Holy shit. This is crazy. We are moving fast. Oh my god. 670,000 subs in 6 months is unreal. Triple duty as YouTuber, idol, and TV entertainer. Oh my god! Hello, oh man, never mind. I've heard they kind of sound similar sometimes. Yeah! Oh man, the atmosphere is fucking down around here. Exponential subscriber growth is entirely down to Ruby's popularity. Damn. You put it— no, stop that. You maintained the channel for so long, clearly. You are a part of it too. More sweet than bitter. You did, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Nah, it sounds like copium. Never mind. But that is what I said. Just how a star is born. Oh. Oh no. Oh, and now it's kind of a fallout to her own members are getting... Everybody's just there for Ruby. Everybody and their mother is just coming to the channel only for Ruby now. I mean, they got 670,000 new subs due to her hike in popularity. Yeah, all those subs are there specifically for her, instead of all 3 of them being the stars and things like that. Kana's literally there. I forget what they call it. They have like a specific term for it. The center, maybe? And yet Ruby is now the most popular one. I wonder how they go about their concerts. It's honestly turning into a B Komachi situation, where the original B Komachi situation where they said that the other people did have influence on making B Komachi work, but it was like 80 to 90% I who carried B Komachi. And this is turning into a similar situation. I'd like to catch up on what Kana's done, because we saw that thing of Akane. There was an advertisement where she's still doing acting shit, obviously. Is Kana just doing B Komachi and that's it? And even that, both Mem and Kana are fading to the background when they should be stars alongside Ruby? Oh, Jesus. Oh god, Miyako is getting overworked to hell and back as well. Oh god, the opening visual of Miyako with the, you know, being strawberry productions and the strawberries being all moldy and everything is, and she looks quite exhausted laying over the table like that. You see all the fucking like 5-hour energy things right here she's sipping to stay alive. The atmosphere from even the first couple episodes of this season are just so different. Those adjustments, meetings, back-to-backs, contracts. Everybody's got to Ruby, congrats on your award. We have interviews for mid-career hires scheduled this month. Please keep the office clean. Oh man. I love that Mem's like clearly writing stuff to like congratulate her and stuff, but or maybe that was, I don't know who, maybe that was Miyako writing that, because it looks a little different than like the handwriting from Mems, which is kind of here. Like, the handwriting looks different, so this is probably Mem, and this was maybe somebody else like Kana or something. Oh my god. Oh shit! Yoshizumi works for Strawberry Pro now. What? So we hired him here. Oh, he's Ruby's manager. It's clout to influence other people's careers. Oh my god. One word from her is enough to get people to quit. Jesus Christ. This is accelerated at lightning fucking speed. Good lord. This is crazy. And we obviously know Yoshizumi has a thing for Ruby, as she clearly engineered and purposefully did on purpose to make him fall for her. Yeah, literally the end of last season when they were going to get their music videos done, everybody went on a whole trip together and it was all fun and everything like that. And then, you know, the whole shit with Ruby happened and now she's so popular, Miyako has to just handle everything and can't go with her. It's like shit's, oh man, we are in the dumps compared to last season. Like she's up, but it feels like everybody else is down. And it's like things are technically better. Like the channel's doing incredibly, like Ruby's getting all these jobs and everything. But then again, it's like that's Ruby making it mainstream and everything. Everybody's being left in the dust. Exposed by busy periods like this. You're doing your best, Miyako. You picked up a god-awful situation where I died, you inherited her children, Saito left, disappeared, and you still pushed through and managed the company and kept them afloat until this point. You deserve so much credit. Oh, it almost feels like someone's orchestrating it. Hello, Saito. Ooh! Holy shit! It almost feels like someone's orchestrating it, and obviously we know Ruby has been in contact with Saito this entire time. For Miyako, who has no connection, she's like, how are we getting out there so much? Anytime that I reach out to get something, we can only get a guest appearance or something, but Ruby is continuing to get more and more and more immensely popular and getting big things, despite Miyako not really having any influence on it, and she's like, how the hell is that happening? She just keeps getting lucky and all the above, and of course we know that's because Ruby's been working with Saito all this time. He's been helping her orchestrate her come up. Telling anyone where she's going. Damn. Yup. You're still clinging to the Tokyo Dome dream. Yep, he's still clinging to it to help. He's now helping Ruby get there. Like that one scene in like episode 1, or I think it might have been the beginning of episode 2, where Ruby was like talking to him and he like got all excited hearing about it and everything before he had to put on the calm demeanor again. He is still wanting and dreaming to be there alongside, you know, someone, namely this time Ruby instead of I think that the dream is definitely still there. He's probably going to oh no. Don't tell me he's gonna tell like Aqua what Ruby's doing. Oh, god damn it. Is it gonna happen so soon that Aqua's gonna get put back on the revenge path? Would it happen so soon already? Anyway, what I was going to say is that he probably is going to frame it as like he's helping Ruby do her work so that this revenge can be enacted, because he said if he knew where their father was, he would kill him himself. And that's part of it, but also, like I said, the way he lit up when hearing about Ruby and everything like that, his dream is for sure still there as well, no matter how much he tries to mask it with something else. Okay, not the response I expected, actually. Also, notice how like most of the scenes in this season are like at sunset or night. Swear to God, we've gotten, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here, but we've gotten so few scenes that are like in the happy daylight. Everything's got to be ominous and at night and dark and grimy and all the above. Yeah, he's trying to take out your father. Oh God. Jesus. Ice fan for all eternity. Did he love her almost like a daughter? Did he love her almost like a daughter? He definitely probably thought of her as like a daughter. Yeah, that would make sense why he's so hell-bent on this. Because it really did seem like he might have given up that life and just moved on and things like that, but Ruby came back into his life, opening up the connection again, and now that he's working with her, he is ultra determined to finish business. Is Aqua gonna tell him the person who did it is dead? Because that's what Aqua thinks. I love it. Him reaching up and then it falling down because his whole thing has fallen apart. He thinks. Ooh, and Aqua looking up at the light. Someone said, yeah, but the thing is here, the most obvious answer, we talked about this so much, theorized about this so much. What was the conclusion that Akane came to? And it was something along the lines of like, the mother of Himekawa, I believe his name was, his mother and father, they share different fathers, basically they're half siblings, and the mother slept with Aqua and Ruby's father, and had Himekawa, and Himekawa's father was a stepfather, basically, right? But I don't think Himekawa knew that his father's not his blood father. I might need to go back and look over that scene again. Hold on, we'll see if they talk about it a little more in depth here, but I might need to go back over that scene again to get the full details again. But it's a miracle found an apparent double suicide. Yeah, and you could think if Aqua and Ruby's father would go so far to kill Ai, who he had sexual relations with to the point where she had kids, and he killed her, he could do the fucking same here. He goes after this woman because he had sexual relations with her and doesn't want that information getting out, so he kills her. We literally saw him killing some other, like, teal-haired woman at the end of last season as well. Maybe someone else he had connections with. Who fucking knows? Oh no, oh no. It was when I was having a prep meeting with Ai for the Tokyo Dome concert. Is that what Akane put together? Is that she found out the date that this guy died, and it was when Ai was still alive? Holy shit. It might not even, like, it still is, it still has to be the thing that I said, that Seijo Uehara is not actually related to Himekawa. Airi Himekawa, the woman, had relations, the whole thing, the whole spiel I just went on, that still has to be true for Himekawa and Aqua to share parental blood, to share blood. That still has to be true. They have to have the same father. But the one thing that Akane said Aqua might have missed, because innately there's no way to figure that out. You could get blood work and things like that done, I suppose, but there's no way. Once again, I feel like I might be forgetting details about the conversation that Himekawa and Aqua had. when discussing the incident. There would be no way to figure out. There would be, though. Hold on. I need to go back and see exactly what Himekawa told Aqua. Give me a second. Yeah, have siblings who share the same biological father. Yes. Yes. And if Himekawa did not know, I should probably go for the rest of it, but if Himekawa did not know that his father was not his blood father, that implies... Okay, there's an easy way to work around this. I'm going to start from the beginning. Himekawa has his father and his mother. Himekawa's father is not his blood father, but he was never told that, probably. And I probably talked about this last season. I'm just reiterating it from my own brain. Himekawa's mother had relations with another man, and that is why Aqua and Himekawa share the same father. That's why it says they share a biological father. Himekawa, not knowing that his blood father is not his father, tells Aqua, you know, this is our father, he died. They're dead. And so Aqua's just like, oh, okay, our father's dead. He's fully dead and all the above. He didn't look any further into it than that, because one could possibly assume that somewhere deep down Aqua was looking for an excuse to stop his revenge, to stop the misery he was feeling, because the instant relief he felt whenever he found out their father might be dead and the star disappeared and all the above, he was just so it was so anyway, that's besides the point. He looked like a huge weight had been lifted off of him, naturally so, when you are getting rid of the idea to kill somebody. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles there. But Akane, we know, is super knowledgeable and a super good detective. Aqua would have no way of proving that their father, who Himekawa says is their father, was not their father, because Himekawa himself doesn't know that his father is not his biological father. And so they would have no way of proving that it's in fact the mother who slept with a different man that is both of their biological fathers, with his connection to I as well. There'd be no way for either of them, Himekawa or Aqua, to know or prove that being the case, especially given that Himekawa's father is dead now. There's no way to get a DNA sample of that being the case, because he's dead. And they're not gonna let you go to a mortuary, or they maybe even burned him or something like that. There's no way to get a DNA sample past that point to figure out, oh yeah, Himekawa's father's not his blood father. This is actually his father, so-and-so. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot. This whole family situation is, I might be making it more complicated than it is, but it feels complicated. And so there's no way for them to tell that. And so what Akane might have figured out is she might have come to the conclusion that maybe Aqua and Himekawa's father was a different man than what was being said, but I bet you the reason she came to the conclusion that it's a different man is because she knows about that incident where those two died and knows it happened before I died. I bet you it's something like that. Let me hear exactly how Himekawa describes this, though. Married couple found an apparent double suicide. Okay, yes. Which this was probably, like I said, Aqua and Himekawa's blood father killing them. And Himekawa does not know that that's not his blood father. Yeah, because they were just talking in possibilities, like theories here. They never knew what actually occurred with him. But the date thing, now that we're getting here, is completely skewed. But then again, it was when I was having a prep meeting with I for the Tokyo Dome concert. Date-wise, that lover suicide would be after Aqua and Ruby were born. The Tokyo Dome concert happened, was about to happen when they were already a few years old at that point. So I guess timeline-wise, it still could logically happen? Hold on. Maybe I'm getting shit mixed up. Let me see what Saito's about to say. He died before you guys moved. Ooh! Wait! Prep meeting with I for the Tokyo Dome concert. So was it before they moved into that like high-rise apartment? He died before they moved into that new apartment. And so there was no way, because we know I called and had told Aqua and Ruby's father, about where they were at, saying, do you want to come meet our kids and stuff, which is what led to that deranged fan knowing the location in the first place. You can presume Aqua and Ruby's father told him that information. So he would have no way of knowing that new home they were at, because he was dead before they moved there. Okay, well that's not quite the reasoning I expected, because how was I supposed to know the timeline for when they died and when they moved into their new place? Paternity fraud. Oh, yep, there you go. This is probably the type of shit that Akane was hiding from Aqua. So many little details now that are coming out that made it obvious that the answer that Aqua had found was not the correct one. But Aqua had just shut his brain off of revenge, and so out of sight, out of mind, he did not remotely want to think about it anymore. And so, yeah, he didn't. And someone outside like Akane is the one who figured it out. Your hardest deaths could have been a murder-suicide. There you go. Bodies of a married couple found in an apartment in apparent double suicide. A man and woman were found unresponsive in a cottage in Kariza. Okay, yeah, that's what we saw before. Calls my enraged husband, who just found out about his wife's adultery. Ooh, that could be the case too. Holy shit. He could have found out that Himekawa wasn't even his son or something like that, and killed her and then killed himself. Aqua and Ruby's father might have had nothing to do with it, but we do know that he does go around killing people. We've seen it. We've seen it now where he sent the fan to Aya's place, and we literally saw him push someone off a cliff at the end of last season. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, the intense music! He would have, but he was so happy to let go of the revenge. We know that being the case, he was so happy to let go of the revenge. The weight off his shoulders that it left, and the life he's been able to live for a year now without that in the back of his mind has probably been such a peaceful one, he didn't even want to consider any other possibilities. I think Akane herself said something like that last season, when she came to the conclusion that Aqua was wrong. She realized why he probably didn't come to that same conclusion as well, despite being as smart as he is. Dude, oh my god. Oh, yep. Oh my god, the trauma immediately kicking back in, and him immediately, he's trying to deny it. He's trying his hardest to be like, no, you're wrong, my revenge is over, it's over, and he's just, oh my god. I did not think he'd be going back into the revenge this fucking soon. Oh my god. Yep, he immediately, oh my god! Is this stressful? I'm stressed! This whole season is stressful! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! I'm just so stressed! Holy fuck! Oh my god, oh my god, we have so much of this episode left to go to, and I've been recording for an hour! This is crazy. This episode is, insane. Just Aqua, it's all cope. He doesn't remotely want to believe that, like, he's saying there has to be something we're missing. There has to be. And him just like freaking out, shaking, having a panic attack all in the moment. Saito realizes this was a mistake to tell him this because of how he had moved on and everything. And that's why he says, my bad. That was just, it was all guesswork. It was all guesswork. You could be right, like trying to immediately move on from it because he realized quickly just looking at Aqua. His legs were shaking. He literally fell to the ground. He's freaking out, having a panic attack, short of breath, stuttering. I can't, like, oh my, and the way he's holding specifically his eye that has the star on it, I believe it's Aqua's left eye, and the way he's holding that eye. Oh, because the second that eye gets revealed, it's going to be back to a black star again when he comes to terms with the fact that this is far from over. Oh, yep, Saito just wide-eyed being like, oh god, what did I just do? Finally, the Yato, oh my god, Aqua, he was so ready for it to just eat, oh my god, to start living maybe a normal life. Oh my god, that string there, like a fucking string of bait, like it's the you know, with like a fishing line, you're reeling it. Oh my, the whole fishing line they're showing here very poignantly being like he's getting reeled back into this. Oh my god, he's back in the thick of it. Fuck me. Hello, Kana. Oh my god, he's just out on the bench in the rain. Ooh, she stopped herself. She was gonna go see what's wrong. She's gonna do it anyway. Please, please, Kana. Aqua needs someone to talk to. Oh my god. Then again, would Aqua dive? Aqua's so scared of even being near Kana, and now that has just been hiked up to 1,000,000 with the fact that his revenge, the revenge he believed was over, is back in action again. I don't think, is there any chance he's even gonna speak to her without freaking out? He's not in a good state of mind, and he's already terrified of something happening to her in the first place because he loves her. And so, is he, this is gonna be messy. I'm really hoping Kana can break through here, but she doesn't know anything about the revenge, and I honestly wouldn't want her getting involved in the first place. Oh god, oh my god, dude, fuck me, man. This season has been, oh my god, that's all I can say. I've probably said that 1,000,000,000,000 times, but that's all I can say. This is just so, I don't even know. Oh no, that's where you come from in the opening, bitch. Fuck off. No, we don't need you here. No. Aqua was fine. Oh my god, it's even him wearing the suit that he wore on Ai's funeral the day he came to the conclusion that it was their father and vowed to take his revenge. He's got that same exact suit and tie on, or in this case it's not really a full suit, but you know what I mean. He's got the vest on, and he's back here to tell Aqua we've got our goal again. And that's why in the opening, I literally said it in my opening reaction that was little Aqua breathing the fire of revenge, the flames of revenge back into Aqua again. And here we go. Oh my god. Drew my hatred alone. Oh no, Aqua's is in his right eye. That's very okay. So he was holding his left eye, but his star's in his right eye. Ruby's the one with the left eye. That's right. Oh, fuck me. Dude, this scene is crazy. Oh my god, this scene, just the direction and everything is crazy. God damn it, he was so close to just attempting to live a normal life. Obviously, he still had the shit to deal with Kana and his trauma and everything, but that was something that could be worked through. When he gets raked back into this again, oh my god, he got one chance, one taste of freedom, and it's being ripped away from him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't handle this episode. I cannot do this. Oh my god. This is so fucking stressful. Oh my god. Dude, she was like trying to snap him out of it. He was having a full-on mental breakdown at that point. I can't. I actually can't. This is like the most painful watch. Oh my god. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin about how bad this is? How bad this situation is? First of all, poor Kano was just trying to go there to make sure he was okay. He's sitting out in the fucking rain at night because Kana and them probably just got done with their shoot for their Be Komachi video since they said they'd have to do it late. And she comes to trying to help him, and then obviously he's freaking the fuck out, and so he just like lashes out and it sends her fucking flying, and he clearly hit her. And then she's... Oh my god! And Kana taking that as like she probably saw he was having some mental struggle, but then he like she has no idea what's going through his mind, not even remotely, and so she just takes it as obviously like you hate me, you want me, I did something to hurt you, that's why you're pushing me away like this, to the point where you literally shoved me away. And her like literally bawling, like tears, all the above, just crying, running away. And then Aqua, on the other hand, that just made everything infinitely worse. He just lashed out in his own brain, having a mental breakdown, and a person who could have helped him, now he may... That... I don't think it will never happen, but like... If it couldn't get any worse for the mental breakdown he's already having, the person he loves is now thinks he fucking hates her and just ran away after he literally shoved her. Oh my god, the levels of fucked this whole situation is right now is unbelievable. Oh my god. Dude, that scene, I can't even, I want to go back, but I can't. That was actually unbelievably painful to watch. Aqua being tormented by his past self and his younger self, telling him that revenge, to get back on the revenge path, him crying out that he doesn't want to, and then poor Kana coming here to help. Poor everybody in this fucking show. Goddamn, everybody's traumatized, but poor Kana coming here trying to help him, as she's, like I said, just sees him out in the, I don't even know. I don't have words. This is so fucked. And then her little umbrella that was just, she didn't even take it back with her. Not even any words. Not even, he's not like crying out, he's just hands and face, just, that is when you know you're at the deepest of deep pits of hell. It is just, you're not crying out, there's no words you're saying, you literally just put your hands in your head and just, that's it. Oh my god, dude. Several rookie actors. Oh, that's the red carpet she walks in the opening. Meet up tomorrow night. Oh my god, he fucking trashed his room. How long has it been since he's really gone out or anything? I feel like this didn't just happen, and maybe it did, he lashed out in one go, but Oh god, here comes Detective Akane here. Here comes Detective Akane. Is she gonna figure out that he's figured out the truth now? Or is she just saying, just like, in general, maybe he's having a bit of a trauma relapse? Because she knows everything that's gone on, obviously. And so she knows that the reason he's kind of gloomy and emotionless at times and things like that, she's equated it to Ai's death, which is very much the truth. And so she's probably just, maybe she'll equate this moment here where he's like, I don't want to see anybody, just to him having another, you know, difficult day or something. And so she's okay just being like, it's okay, take your time, I'm here if you need me, which is very good of her. I appreciate that. I see she's got a picture of him too on the table side bedside drawer here, which is adorable. Just kidding. Oh, boy, that's a real scene. That's so good that he's oh my god, and I just got ripped away from him. God damn it. Oh my god, he was literally if that's a true scene that actually happened, he was so happy for like the first time ever since he was like a tiny kid. Weird way to put it. Since he was a baby, that he remains oblivious. Part of me is like, I really like this decision, because one of my biggest issues with Akane and it is that she was fully okay with going on a murder quest with Aqua instead of trying to direct him to a correct path, because in my mind, if you love someone, you want what's best for them. And that is far from what was best for Aqua. And at the moment, she just said we was totally willing to go and murder somebody with him. And I really didn't like that. That is to this day my least favorite thing that she has done in this entire show. But then when she learned the truth, she didn't tell him. And I want to be like, I like that she is not immediately re-involving him in his revenge and is trying to let him live a better life. But a part of me is also like, it's so hard. And I don't blame her for not saying anything, because that's an impossible situation to have that information and trying to decide whether you should tell him or not. Because on one hand, he deserves to know that his father is still alive. Like, that's something about his mother's death that's being kept from him. He deserves to know, but at the same time, it would set him on this warpath again. And so it's like, do you keep it? Do you tell it? That's an impossible situation for anyone to be in, and I do not blame her for keeping it secret. It's just, part of me also says he deserves to know, but obviously what it's doing it to him here, it's absolutely wrecking him. Maybe ignorance is bliss in this situation. I can't even. This episode is soul crushing. Here's the award ceremony. That her agency or her manager. Oto-san! That's Oto-san! He's here! Is Ruby getting her award here as well? Is this an award show where Ruby would get her up-and-coming award as well that she was supposed to get? Could he be here to fucking watch her get that? Oh my god. She literally said, oh my god, he looks that much like Aqua. That's crazy. Literally said Aqua when she saw him. Celebrating the Rookie Actor Award, Theater Group La La La. Celebrating the Rookie Actor Award, Akane Kurokawa-sama. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Akane, oh god. I worry for her now. Why else would Aqua and Ruby's father give flowers to the girl he knows is dating his son? You're on his radar now, Akane. He sends flowers. Okay. He sends flowers anytime we're involved. That still worries me, even if he does it whenever. Damn. I guess he said it seemed like an awful idea from the whole fiasco from the live show last time she was a part of the reality TV. Her eyes stick on a glint like no other. You know, there's a frame in the opening where Akane is looking at a mirror and eyes are reflected back at her. What if when she's on these shows, she's actively using that persona she harnessed to gain stardom? Eyes that trick people have the power to make lies seem like truths. Well, you want to remind me what a big part of Ai's character was back in episode 1? He was saying things, hoping the lies become truths. He was one of our best actors. She's watching, but it seems like right now, she obviously has no idea who this man is. She's just watching it just to watch it, just because, like, you know, you see someone who they're saying was a great actor and all the above, and... Oh, God! Oh, here we go. Yep, she was just incidentally watching it, but now she sees it and she's like, he looks like him. Akane's about to figure out, maybe for the first time we'll get his name, who Aqua and Ruby's father is. It's not very conclusive. What if Taiki Himekawa isn't actually Seijiro's biological son? Ooh. It's not impossible that it could have developed into a different kind of relationship. Why has nobody ever mentioned that? Yeah, they seem to purposely weirdly keep it under wraps when you ask about her and things like that. It was covered up. The flowers the killer is thought to have brought— Oh! Fucking in episode 1, the flowers! Oh my god, it was this guy literally delivering flowers to Ai to congratulate her for her fucking success. This is crazy! Akane, I'm terrified for you, girl. We're also white, yeah. Set the stage for it all to happen. Oh my god. Ooh, whoa. Ai's recreated emotions are stirring inside me, and the stars there. Oh my god. Whoa! And he has Ruby's eyes! Hikaru! What the fuck? Oh, ew! Himekawa is older than Aqua by like 2 or 3 years. This Hikaru guy got Airi pregnant when he was like 12 or 13. Oh my god, this is... Oh god. And he had the star eyes first. You saw on his face there, or maybe I forget if I always had the star eyes or not. I might need to go back to episode 1, but he's got the star eyes there. And the fact that he has Ruby's eye color, because I think we've only ever seen him wearing like the stars in his eyes are so big that it covers like the eye color or shit like that. We've only seen his face like 1 or 2 times. But dude, Oh my god. This is fucking crazy. Whoa. Holy shit. This season is an unbelievable level of dark. We're talking about people getting pregnant at like 16 and shit, and even earlier than that, Hikaru had to have gotten Ivory pregnant even earlier than that. Oh my god. I'm sorry, this recording is so long. I've been recording for an hour and 30 minutes at this point. This is gonna be a long fucking video, Xaniss. I apologize. There's just so much to say. This might be one of the best episodes of the entire show. Akane using her detective skills and her eye persona to lock in and figure out what's going on because she's so smart and able to do that. The whole Kana and Aqua situation that just made Aqua's despair even worse. And I feel so fucking awful for Kana. She thinks it's something that she did and then obviously you got Ruby rising to stardom and with, you know, using Saito and everything, and the whole situation where Aqua first realized that he could have been wrong. What a stressful, crazy episode. Oh my god. How many times have I said that in this video? Someone in the comments take a counter of that. That's probably a billion. But like, that's the best way to describe this episode. This was the most insane episode. The intensity of everything, and just some of those scenes were genuinely hard to watch. They were so intense and so well done. This season has just been nothing but dark pain. That's all this season has been so far. I'm trying to think if I really have anything else to say, but we need to find out more about this Hikaru guy. I don't think I have anything. I think that's about it. I feel like I have so much to say, but my mind is so jumbled up. So much shit went down in this episode, and I feel like I already yapped so much that that's more than enough talking, and you guys are probably annoyed at how much talking there is in this video compared to how long the episode was, but holy shit. We'll see where we go from here, man. I think that is going to wrap it up from reaction to Oshi no Ko Season 3, Episode 4. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.